Good morning, everybody. Mr. Mann here, and welcome to my final assembly of this half term. It's gone incredibly quickly, I hope, for you, and I'm really hoping that by the time you come back after half term, there might be some positive news that I can share with you about maybe some of you, many of you coming back, or all of you coming back to school at some point next half term. We'll just have to keep our fingers crossed and wait on the government guidance to do that. This week also, it's a big week for Year 10 because they're doing their assessment week, and really a big good luck to all those people and all those students who are going to be taking some online tests, etc. Just try your best, that's all we can ever ask. This week also is an opportunity for all of you really to get used to using Google Classroom if you can, logging on to all your classes, making sure you've joined them all, because when we come back after half term, as hopefully has been explained to you, there will be no more show my homework, and everything your teachers do will be through Google Classroom. So please, please, please get access to it, enroll in all your classes, and that will be your go-to place where you go to do your learning straight after half term. Year 10, all your exams are going to be posted through that, and you'll be able to submit your work directly to your teacher this week once you've done those tests, etc. So best of luck. So today's assembly is it's titled The Unbelievable Internet, and it's been titled this way for two reasons really. First of all, this theme is about saying how positive the internet is, how amazing it is. It's totally unbelievable what it has on offer to everybody. But there is also this negative meaning that comes with the word unbelievable, i.e. not trusted. You can't believe what you read necessarily. And today I'm hoping to explain both sides of the internet and for you to just be a little bit cautious when using it from now on. So, quick survey, which unfortunately I can't do by raise of hands in a hall or something, which I would normally do. But which one of these pieces of information or technologies do you use most to get your information? Is it the internet? Is it the TV? Is it newspapers? Or is it the radio? Okay, that's your first question. Now, my next question to you is, based on those four different types of technologies, which one is the most accurate? Have a think about that for a minute. So without being able to take an accurate vote and get you all putting your hands up, etc., I'm going to make a kind of assumption, because this is what I probably think I would do, that I would say that probably the internet is the one I most use for getting information, but it's the one that I feel is the least accurate at times. So why do I feel that? What sort of things do you see on the internet that are not accurate and not reliable? Why do we keep going back to the internet for our information if we think they're not accurate or reliable? Should we stop using the internet, therefore, for information if we think it's not reliable? And do we need to create a new way of getting information so we can be assured that that information is correct? So, a bit of a challenge for you just to think about, but you can ask maybe some of your family about this. Can you defend getting your information online? Are there benefits of taking in your information online? What are the advantages? Because we all do it and we all go to the internet. So what are those benefits? Again, give yourself a few moments to think about that. So on this slide here are just some of the positives, I think, of why we go to the internet and what is available to you. There is a lot of it, lots of information online. You can find out almost anything, from the latest news to the cost of a jacket you want, to the latest football scores. It's all there at just the click of a button. Speed and convenience. All this information is available to us in seconds. No walking to the library or waiting for the news to be on the TV or radio. And then you have choice. You could read up on a topic on lots of different sites, or you might prefer to watch videos on YouTube. You might find an influencer you really like, or someone campaigning on an issue that's really important to you. The range of ways and people you can go to for information is totally unbelievable. It's amazing. And we're all part of this. There's no need for a reporter to write up a second-hand account. People will pick up their phones and show the world what is happening right now. We are all part of this new age of information sharing, and the online space is one where we can all be heard. And that's incredible. And then there's equality. Whilst not everyone in the world has the same access to the internet that many of us enjoy, this information is open to more and more people now, and it's usually for free. However, in some countries, established news sites are often paid for services. This can lead to some people thinking that free news is more likely to be fake news. However, it's important to remember that the great aspects of information that we get online. But there is one big area that we need to look at, and this is the actual news. Research found that only 35% of 12 to 15-year-olds in the UK think that social media provides trustworthy news all or most of the time. You've probably seen and heard people talking about fake news. This has led to some people thinking that the news we see online can't be trusted. So how much do you trust in news that is provided on social media? Do you believe it all? Do you believe some of it? Or do you believe none of it? And why do you think that? So, how does it make you feel when you go online, knowing that some of the things you see might not be right or true? Annoyed, disappointed, not bothered, powerless, or something else? You might feel a mix of different things. It probably depends on the situation, doesn't it? What you see, what impact it has on you, or how you are already feeling that day. We can all sometimes feel that this is just one of those things and there is nothing we can do. This is what those who put out on the news like this really rely on. If we stop challenging things, there is a risk that there will be more of it. So remember, the news that we get online is really important. Good quality news and information helps us to make informed decisions and educates us about the world we live in. Good quality news is out there, you just need to find it. If we allow ourselves to stop trusting any news online, how will we know what's going on in the world? How would you know about the pandemic, for example? How would you know about the importance of certain social issues like Black Lives Matters or climate change? So we are really fortunate, aren't we, in many, many respects, that we have an internet that allows us to get the information and news in an easy and convenient way in seconds. However, this is under threat. And so the things you need to be considering about is what kind of future do you want to see, especially when you're looking for information on the internet and news. How do you want your information to look? What can you do to stop fake news actually spreading? And what can you do to make sure that other people are not misled? We've all got a part to play here. We've all got a responsibility. And it's really important that you decide as you go through this year and in future years what type of impact you want to have and how you want to make sure that fake news as we know it isn't spread and isn't start to be believed. So the key is actually all of us working together. You are not alone in dealing with this. We are all affected by false information. And here are some steps that you can take and may already be doing so. First of all, unfollow reliable accounts. Unfollow people that might be spreading this false news. Share good quality information when you find it. Talk to friends and family if you see them sharing things that you have heard something different about. Report fake news and accounts spreading false information. There's ways and means in which you can do that. And then talk to friends and family for support if what you see online upsets or worries you. That's so important because if you don't have the answers, then potentially somebody else does and they can help you. What's so important is by all of us playing our part, we can help to build an internet that we can all trust. So this year's Safer Internet Day theme is a really important one, the unbelievable internet. And I think it's really a powerful message this year, more than any year, that we assess how we're getting that information, how much we believe is true and how much we believe is actually false. And in a world where there's lots of rumour and there's lots of speculation, especially around coronavirus, for example, or different campaigns, it's important that we sift out what is accurate and what is inaccurate, what is true and what is false, so that you have a really clear idea about what the main themes are and what the messages are. One more week to go, everybody. You've done an amazing job, as I kept saying all along, and I know your parents and the staff here at school are incredibly proud of you. One more big push this week, and then it's a week off to just unwind, get away from the screen, and enjoy a little bit of the fresh air and hopefully maybe a little bit of snow. You never know. I look forward to speaking to you when we come back after half term, and hopefully I'll have some information at that stage about when, and hopefully when you can all be coming back to school. Okay, in the meantime, take care, stay safe, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye bye now.